December 17th, David. 1 Samuel 16, verses 11 through 13. Samuel said to Jesse, "Are all your sons here?" And he said, "There remains yet the youngest, but he is keeping the sheep." And Samuel said to Jesse, "Send and bring him, for we will not sit down until he comes here." He sent and brought him in. Now he was ruddy and had beautiful eyes and was handsome. The Lord said, "Rise and anoint him, for this is the one." Then Samuel took the horn of oil and anointed him in the presence of his brothers. And the Spirit of the Lord came mightily upon David from that day forward. Samuel then set out and went to Ramah. God has big plans for our lives, even when we are still young. God sees what is in our hearts and what kind of person we will grow up to be. God knew that there was a wise and mighty king inside the little shepherd boy, David. He saw that David's heart was brave and full of love for God and for people, which is why God told Samuel to go to Bethlehem to find the new king. Samuel went to a man named Jesse's house and looked at all of his sons. When he met Jesse's youngest son, David, the Lord told Samuel that he would be the new king. Even though he was just a boy, Samuel anointed David by pouring oil on his head to show that he was the one God had chosen to be king. David started out as a shepherd of animals, but God called him to be a shepherd of people. God chose David to be a king and to lead his people like a shepherd leads and takes care of sheep. And the Lord said to you, "You will shepherd my people Israel, and you will become their ruler." God used David to get his special people's hearts ready for another king, also called the Good Shepherd. This Good Shepherd, a man from David's family tree, would lay down his life for his sheep, the people of God. Jesus said, "I am the Good Shepherd. I know my sheep, and my sheep know me, just as the Father knows me, and I know the Father, and I lay down my life for the sheep." Gracious Father, help us. Help our hearts to be full of love for you and for the people like David's was. Thank you for giving us a shepherd who takes good care of us. Branching out. 1. Visit a live nativity or a local petting zoo in your town to see, feel, and hear what live sheep are like. 2. List several ways a shepherd takes care of his sheep. How is that similar to the ways that Jesus, the Good Shepherd, cares for us? David was the youngest of his brothers, and just a boy when Samuel first anointed him as God's chosen king. How do you think David felt when that happened? How might you feel if you were in his place?